Well, hey everyone, my name is Jeremy with Catapult Local, and welcome to the first of this. I don't even know what I'm going to call this. We haven't named this yet, but essentially it's going to be a place where I'm going to share some ideas and marketing tips that you can use for your business today to help grow, generate more leads, and generate more revenue, more business. Today's video is really talking about really the answer to a question I get asked a lot, and that is, what's the first thing that I should do? I don't have a lot of money. And so it always comes down to Google Business Profile. It used to be called Google Maps way in the day, and then they called it Google My Business for a long time. It recently changed the name to Google Business Profile. But essentially what I want to talk about today is really that process of what should you do when you're first getting started, you're first building out your business, don't have a whole lot of customers yet. How do you get exposure without having to spend a whole lot of money? Let's go ahead and jump over to the computer so I can sort of talk through a little bit about how this all works. Okay, so when we talk about Google Business Profile, we're essentially talking about this area right here. When you do a Google search, it doesn't really matter what you're searching for. As long as it's a local search, a service-based search for a local area, typically Google is going to give you a maps area like this, and it's going to have, you know, three main businesses. Notice this one has four because this is actually an ad, but it's going to give you three primary businesses for that maps area. And so you want to make sure that your business is in here. And the best way to do that is to just go and make sure that it's there. So you would go to google.com/business. That's going to bring you to a place like this. You want to stand out. And so it's going to say to manage now. You go ahead and click on that button. It's going to ask you to log in to Google. So if you don't have a Google account, you'll need to create that. And it's going to walk you through a pretty simple process of adding your business. First, it's going to go and search for your business to see if it already exists on Google Business Profile. If it does, then it's going to give you the option to claim that as your own business and go through some steps. You're going to have to verify that listing. And so Google, their whole purpose in everything is to provide a good experience to their end users, the people that are using their search engine. And so they want, obviously, to have legitimate businesses on there. And one way that they do that is by verification. There's a couple different ways they can do it. They may send you a postcard. Sometimes they'll just have you verify your number. More recently, they've been doing video verification where they'll want you to film a video at your address, your location. Sometimes you'll have to do a one-on-one video chat with a representative at Google. But either way, just go through the hoops, follow the steps. It's very easy, and get your business onto the Google Maps. Once you're there, then it's all about optimizing that listing. Let's talk about that right now. This is just a very simple search I did for an electrician business. And you'll notice that there, again, are three primary businesses and an ad business. This actual top business is advertising as well. Let's look at the top spot. Let's sort of look at what he's got going on. You can see here though that they have a significant amount of reviews, 363 reviews. Notice the next guy down has 24. And so reviews are a huge thing. So once you get your business listed here, you want to make sure that you are requesting reviews from your qualified, your high quality customers, the ones that are just raving about you. Make sure you're asking for reviews from those customers. With the clients that we work with, we actually build in an automated system to ask for reviews from their customers, follow up with them until they get those reviews. And it really drives a tremendous amount of reviews for their business, which obviously is going to bring them up on the maps area. But also look here, services. They have built out, and this is a category area and a services area when you're building out your profile, where you can add all of the different services that you provide. And notice how many services this company has added. Obviously, they made sure that their phone number is listed there. They made sure that their website is listed there. They made sure to put the different areas, the service areas that they service. And this is all part of the process when you're building this out. Google's going to ask you where you provide services to. You want to make sure you put all of that in there. And then obviously their physical location is there as well. Now the other thing, if we look at photos, there is a significant amount of photos that are on this Google business profile. And so obviously that's a big one. You want to make sure that you're putting photos onto that. And then updates. This is sort of, think of it like a social media. You have the ability on Google Business Profile to make posts. And so you can see that they are doing this. This is 45 minutes ago, 2 days ago, 4 days ago. So every few days, they are going in there and posting a picture and a little write-up. Now let's look at the next guy down. Okay, so they've got time that they're open. They've got their phone number, they've got their address and their website. They've put all the different services. Notice not nearly as many as the top one. They do have reviews, 24 different reviews. They do have photos. Notice they only have 4 photos compared to the top one that had, I'd say, 20 or 25. And also, there's no updates tab here, which means they're not posting on a regular basis. The other thing, let's look at some of these reviews. So you notice here are the different reviews, and it's just a series of different people leaving a review. Notice, though, that nobody has responded to any of these. I'm curious, let's go back to the top one here and let's look at the reviews. And look at this. So somebody left a review and somebody responded. Response from the owner. Thank you so much for the thoughtful review. Thank you for the review. So they are replying to every review that comes through. This is a big deal. Google likes to see interaction. The more you can do all of these things, the better that it is going to be for your business. And so that's another thing that we sort of automate with our clients, is the ability to go in and get notified whenever that review comes in. And then we give you one place where you can reply to those reviews, whether it's on Facebook or it's on Google. As those reviews come in, you can reply right to them from a simple dashboard and not have to go to all these websites to review. Or you could delegate that out to one of your staff members. But replying to reviews is a big deal. Let's hop down here to the third one. And again, they've got their hours, they've got their phone, their website, their address, they've got where they serve. Now notice this company only put Polk County. Ideally, you would want to put every single city or community that you service. Everyone, like what this top one did. Let's see with the second one what they did. So they didn't put a service area at all. Again, you want to, if Google gives you the ability to fill out a section, you want to make sure that you fill it out to the highest extent that you can. Let's look down here to the fourth one. So they've got 33. So one thing I will say is you'll notice that it's not all about reviews, because this one has 24, this one has 19, this one has 33. So it's not all about reviews. There are other things that come into play here. Believe it or not, your website and the content on your website plays into how Google ranks your website, how many backlinks you have. There's a ton of different things that go into this. They've got a significant amount of services listed here. That's good. Reviews. They've got reviews. They're responding to some. It looks like they're responding to positive reviews. You want to respond to all reviews. Even negative reviews you should be responding to, because as people come and look at these listings and look at the reviews, they want to see an owner that says, I'm sorry you had a bad experience, or whatever it might be. We want to make it right. You should be responding to all reviews in a positive manner, not in a negative way. If you start chastising somebody that leaves a negative review, that will come back and likely bite you even worse. Updates. So this company is posting updates. Let's see how frequently. So that was 1, 2, yeah, so not very frequently. September, and then 2 on one day. You really want to have a consistent process for posting. So they've got a significant amount of photos. I'm not sure how new these are. Again, just like posts, you want to be adding new photos as time goes on. When done correctly, the Google Maps area can be a tremendous place to generate leads for your business. So make sure that you're filling everything out completely. I'm going to do some future videos on how to really accelerate your map rankings and rise to the top as quickly as possible using some really little known but advanced and easy to do techniques. I hope you got some good info from this video and some tips on how to grow your business. If you'd like more ideas and strategies you can implement today, we put together a free resource that lays out some of the exact strategies we've used to help businesses just like yours significantly increase their incoming leads and grow their revenue. So if you're a service-based business owner, I want to provide it to you free of charge. You can simply go to catapultlocal.com/resource and download it today. And if you're in a place where you simply want to talk to someone about how you can get more leads, more customers, more revenue, then I'd like to invite you to schedule a free discovery call with us. It's simply a time where we can chat for 10 to 15 minutes. We'll give you some direction, answer any questions you may have, and really aim to help you get unstuck. Either of these are good options for you. Grab the free resource or schedule a discovery call today. I'll talk to you soon.